The Vanishing at Devil's Turn. So, there we were, me and Alex, heading out for what was supposed to be just a weekend escape from all the city bullshit, you know? We'd packed the essentials, a couple of sleeping bags, a tent, and enough beer to drown out any lingering work stress. The plan was simple. Drive up to the old forest cabin her uncle owned, near that infamous bend locals dubbed Devil's Turn. Rumor had it weird shit went down there, but hell, we weren't the type to scare easy. As we drove, the scenery shifted from urban clutter to dense, unwelcoming woods that seemed to eat up the daylight. Something about those woods felt off, like they weren't just empty, they were waiting. The closer we got to Devil's Turn, the more Alex joked about the stories. Phantom hitchhikers, strange lights, the usual campfire crap. But then something wasn't right. The air got thick, heavy with the smell like wet earth and rotting leaves, but worse. I remember telling Alex to roll up her window because the stench was gagging me. That's when the radio started to glitch, flipping stations on its own, settling on this staticky whisper that sounded like someone breathing right over your shoulder. We were about to make the turn, the Devil's Turn, right? When Alex screamed. She was pointing ahead, her finger trembling. "Do you see that?" she gasped. In the middle of the road, there was this shape. It was like a shadow, but all wrong, darker than the night around it and sort of shimmering like hot air above pavement in summer. I slammed the brakes, heart hammering against my ribs like it wanted out. The car skidded to a halt, headlights illuminating whatever the fuck was standing there. But it wasn't just standing, it was pulsating, growing, then shrinking like it was breathing. "Drive around it," Alex yelled, her voice shrill with panic. I tried, I swear I did. But as I swerved, the thing, whatever it was, moved like it was synced with the car, staying right in front of us. Back up, back up! So, I threw the car in reverse, but then, Jesus Christ, it was behind us too. We were trapped, that thing surrounding the car, cloaking us in darkness. I could barely see Alex. Her face was pale, eyes wide with terror. We couldn't move. The car wouldn't move. It was like that darkness had weight pressing down on us. Then the windows started to fog up, and through the fog I saw faces. Not human faces. Twisted, tormented expressions of pain and fear, like souls trapped in hell. And in that moment I knew it's a hell of a dark world out there, far beyond what we understand. Alex, she started to pray or something, whispering frantically, but her words got drowned out as the shadows crept closer, seeping through the cracks in the doors, the windows, everywhere. The last thing I remember was her scream, a sound so raw and terrifying it haunts me to this damn day. When I woke up, the sun was rising and the car was parked on the side of the road, miles past Devil's Turn. No sign of Alex, no sign of the shadows, just me, alone, with the keys still in the ignition and her seatbelt hanging open. I've gone back, a dozen times since, but there's nothing, no trace of her. The cops said maybe she ran off, got lost in the woods, but I know what we saw. Something was there that wasn't supposed to be there, and it took Alex, or worse, it left her somewhere I can't follow. It's fucked up, but sometimes I wonder if those faces in the fog were trying to warn us, or if they were just hungry for more company. Whatever it was, it's clear as day that not all roads are meant to be traveled, and not all things lost are meant to be found.